Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, welcome. Thank you for stopping by and spending a little time with me. And if you have been here before, hi, nice to see you again. So, as per the title, I am going to do sniffs of, I'd say kind of like first sniffs of the 10 new scents for the Fall Winter Catalog 2023. And the Harvest Collection bars, including the licensed Harvest bar, as well as the August scent of the month, because I just picked it up with that order. So I went ahead on the first and placed the order for the new bars, and I included the scent of the month since I didn't pick that up, and because I wanted to try that. And I say sort of first sniffs because if you've been watching, you know that I've been sick, kind of lost my sense of taste and smell, and I haven't really been able to smell things all that well. So I did try to smell all of the scents when they first came in. Some I got a little bit from, some I got nothing. So they've been sitting here now for probably a little over a week, and I'm ready to try to do a sniff session with you and see what I get. So we're going to start with the 10 new scents from the 2023 Fall Winter Catalog. First, let me mention that warmer right there that's coming out. I want that warmer. Definitely want that warmer. We'll see. Okay, so in the new releases, we've got 10 new scents. And the first one is cranberry and cardamom. I went ahead and I had put them in order and rubber banded them so that I could do this easier. So let me take the rubber band off. Cranberry and cardamom says, bold cherry and white cranberry mingle in a festive celebration with a hint of warm cardamom. So, and it's nice, pretty, kind of dark red, almost maroon kind of color. I get some cranberry, and I don't get like a tart cranberry, at least not on the top. I think I'm getting the spice of the cardamom on the bottom. Maybe I'm getting cherry. I know it's supposed to. It smells a little weird on the bottom to me. Hopefully it'll melt and warm well, and the scent will be perfect when it warms. But on cold sniff, I'm getting a little bit of a kind of weirdness from it on the bottom. Top smells great, but I'm pretty much probably getting like the white cranberry. And if you take a very light sniff on the bottom, it smells, I would say, normal. It's when I take that deeper sniff, something in there is coming out, and I'm like, oh. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. That's definitely going to have to be one that I warm. It'll probably do great once I warm it, but I won't know till I do that. Then, the next one is called Dashing. And Dashing says, irresistible vanilla and creamy mahogany will leave you swooning under fresh night skies. Okay, I will say that in one of the previous videos that I did, I talked about how I had tried, I pulled all this stuff out to let it sit in the air conditioning because it had turned up late, and that I had tried to smell them. Some of them I could, some of them I couldn't, and that there was one in particular that impressed me that I was very happy with in the first sniff, and that was Dashing. It smelled amazing. I'm having a little bit of a lighter note from it this time. Let's see. Yeah, I think I smelled it better the first time I did it. But it is absolutely gorgeous. I get the vanilla, and what I'm guessing is the mahogany, the creamy mahogany. Oh my gosh. Like I said, the first time I sniffed it, it really impressed me, and I thought it was actually spectacular. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my iPad from going dark because I've got the bars for the Harvest in there so that I can look up the scent notes. It's really, really nice. I would say it's not manly, but it kind of leans that way, probably from the mahogany, but then the vanilla and the night skies kind of brings it back from being overly manly. It is marked as being in the woods section, so very, very nice. The next one is called Fall Feelin'. And Fall Feelin' says fresh blood orange and sugared cranberry, cozy up with juniper sprigs and a dash of sparkling clove on a perfectly crisp day. So, let's see. I get the blood orange. I don't get a super strong blood orange, though. Blood orange I've had one of their other scents a couple of years ago. Might have been called blood orange, and it was a very strong scent. I'm not getting a super strong blood orange scent from this. But I definitely can smell the blood orange. Sugared cranberry? No, I don't really get that. I feel like I'm getting a little tiny bit of the juniper sprigs. And a background of, I think, what would be the clove. I couldn't tell you that it's clove, but I'm getting like this background slight spice, so I'm guessing that's the clove. I'm not getting a super strong sense from this one, but you kind of have to take my thoughts on the scents with a little bit of a grain of salt, because like I said, I haven't been able to smell and taste for a while, so my nose is just starting to kind of come back, so I can't really be sure if it's light because of me or because of the wax. All right, the next one from the new scents is Frosted Cedar. And Frosted Cedar says red delicious apple, love apples, adorns towering white cedar in a blanket of creamy vanilla. Let's see. I hope it has a nice apple scent. I'm not really getting anything on the top. I really thought my sniffer was doing a little better. I don't know, maybe it's not. Okay, for my nose, the white cedar is on the bottom is coming across a little on the pungent side. I would need the apple to be stronger and sweeter to kind of counteract that. Again, anything can change when you warm it. It may do beautifully. It could be just be cold sniff kind of sensation opinion. I'm not getting very much apple. I got more of like a pungentness from the bottom, which I'm assuming is the cedar. All right, the next one. Let me unrubber band the next three. The next one is called Frosty Air. And Frosty Air says, sweet citrus and lily of the valley stay fresh in a flurry of frosty air. All right, let's give this a try. On that one, I'm picking up some citrus and what I think is the lily of the valley, which I think is giving it a little bit of a powderiness. And I get the sensation of like fresh air, almost kind of frosty, right? It does say frosty air, so kind of like a cooler air. And I think some of that might come from a little bit of the floral, and then the citrus probably brightens it to make it give you that effect of like frosty. That smells good. I like that. I do definitely, and I guess from the lily of the valley, I get like a powdery note to it. So it comes across to me as not like a laundry scent, but more of a, I guess, like a bathroom scent. And if you like kind of powdery scents for your bedroom, you know, I don't know that for most people, I can't imagine that it would be like a kitchen scent, or it could be like a living room open concept, whatever you want to call it, depending on if you like that frosty air kind of scent, kind of a little bit powdery. but I'm actually definitely smelling this one. I would, based on how I've smelled the rest of them, this would, compared to the others, this one is coming across as a high medium scent to me, whereas all the other ones right now are coming across as a low to medium. Although I said on the first time I smelled them, Dashing came across very well to me and great at the same time. So not too sure about that. So the next one is Golden Garland. Golden Garland says forest pine needles intertwined with marigold petals, sparkling orange twist, and a touch of golden musk. All right, this one worries me a little bit because I usually do not like pine. So depending on how that does, then mixed with a marigold petal, so a floral, sparkling orange twist, and a touch of golden musk. And it's marked with the, I think that's the fresh category, right? The one that looks like a little bit of a wave. Yeah. I think I'm getting the floralness of the marigold petals, and I'm getting the orange twist. And way in the back, I'm getting the pine, at least on the top, which is nice that I'm getting it way in the back because I don't mind it being a little bit of a base note and kind of on the, almost like in the distance, I smell pine. That would be okay. I just don't like when it's hitting me in the face. It seems like it's really well blended, really well. Because I get like this little bit of a floral. I get the pine way in the back, and then I'm getting the orange, but the orange is not this super bright orange in your face either. It's almost like it's all blended really well together. I like that. That is really nice. Almost, it doesn't smell like wild for fall. And if you liked, was it orange and evergreen? Was that the scent? I'm not saying that it smells like either of those, but if you don't have them anymore, you didn't get to experience them, I almost feel like this would be what would have replaced those two. That's really nice on cold. I really like that. And I'm getting I would say just a medium, not a low medium, not a high medium, just a medium from that. And I'm very pleased with that one, especially given that it has pine in it. All right, the next one is called Make Me Snicker Doodle. So this is the bakery of the bunch. And this says homemade cookie dough sweetened with brown sugar and vanilla bean, rolled in sugared cinnamon and baked to perfection. So this one is the one I'm hoping. I did take Saint Nickerdoodle out of my club, so I'm really hoping that this will be able to replace that. Like, it'll feel like a good substitution for me. I feel like I get like a dough and a little bit of cinnamon on the top. I'm not getting much in terms of scent. I do struggle with bakery scents, so that could be me. I definitely get the dough. I definitely get like a cinnamon sugar. I would say, because I know what Saint Nickerdoodle smells like, on coal sniff, I would say Saint Nickerdoodle is stronger, but on scent preference, I think I like the scent of Make Me Snickerdoodle over Saint Nickerdoodle. Saint Nickerdoodle has this one little note in it. It doesn't take over for me, but there is a note in there that kind of would turn me off a little bit, but it was a scent that was strong enough that I could smell it really good. So I was like, well, I can kind of ignore that little tiny note, and it didn't last forever. But this one, I'm not getting any kind of weird note in it. But it does seem much, for me right now, it seems much lighter than Saint Nickerdoodle, but I definitely think it could be a good replacement. And then we've got 3 more of the 10 before we move on to the harvest. Or actually, I'm going to do the scent of the month after that. All right. The next one is called Midnight Mahogany. I kind of wish African mahogany would have came back, but let's see if this can replace that. This one says juicy black plum and cinnamon leaf brighten up dark mahogany on a secluded moonlight stroll. And I just realized I haven't been showing you the wax bars, but I will say all of the wax bars, except for the first one, I think I showed you that one, all of them have been matching the color basically of the label. So when you saw the label, basically the wax was that color too. Oh, that smells good. Not as good as African mahogany, but good. I was a little worried because it says juicy black plum, and plum hasn't always been a great one for me. Like, was it dancing sugar plums? I didn't like that one. Sweet plum pastry, can't stand that one. Pretty and plum, I do like. So maybe it's the type of plum that they use. Whether it be a sweeter, deeper, richer plum, or the ones that come across to me as like a sour plum. It could be that difference in the oil. This one is coming across as a deep, rich plum to me. On the bottom, a little weird. Oh gosh, I don't know about that. Juicy black plum, cinnamon leaf, and dark mahogany. Maybe, you know what? It could be the dark mahogany that's coming through that kind of, because wood can have a bit of a weird scent to it also. I don't think that's the plum I'm smelling. I kind of think that's the mahogany. Or it could be the cinnamon leaf, because it's not cinnamon powder or cinnamon oil, or it's cinnamon leaf. I don't know what cinnamon leaf is supposed to smell like. All right, this one's definitely going to have to be let's see how it warms. The top smells fantastic. I like the way the top smells, but the bottom was almost like a little on the pungent side. So we'll see. The next one is Palo Santo and cinnamon. And that one says, Palo Santo energizes Italian bergamot, accented with clove leaf and cinnamon bark. So not cinnamon powder per se, but cinnamon bark, which I would think still smells similar, but maybe slightly different. Because you get a cinnamon stick, right? That's like the bark. You could still, whatever. I don't know how they process and all that stuff. But I also wondered, the Palo Santo, is it going to be similar to their previous Palo Santo, right? The Scentsy Palo Santo, which has a very charred wood scent? Or did they get a new Palo Santo oil that's more similar to the ones that vendors use? So I'm curious about that. So Palo Santo, Italian bergamot, clove leaf, and cinnamon bark. The top smells really good. And it's in the wood section. Wow. I would say this smells really good. I don't know that, I can't tell with the Palo Santo which one it is. I don't get that super charred wood scent that their original one had. Although it could be that one, just that maybe the blend, the way they did it, doesn't come out as strong and charred as the Palo Santo by itself did. Or maybe they have a blend now of their original and the other one. This smells really, really good. It has a woods kind of scent to it without, like I said, that other one. I don't know if that kind of pungentness was coming from the mahogany or not. This one does not do that at all. Maybe the brightness of the Italian bergamot and I don't get like a strong spice of either cinnamon or clove. I just get this gorgeous blend. That is really, really good. I mean, this to me seems like if you mixed it, I'm not a big bakery person, but there are people out there who are big into bakery and they like to take certain scents and mix a bakery in it to make it more bakery, right? This is coming across to me as something that would do really well with like a sugar cookie, or maybe even the make me snickerdoodle or something like that. It seems like it would mix really, really well with a bakery. A softer bakery, right? Not necessarily every one, but it's really, really good. It's got a gorgeous woods kind of scent, but I'm getting the background of clove and cinnamon, which to me blends really well with bakery. That is really, really nice. I'm getting a soft medium from it on cold, but it smells fantastic. So I'm very happy with the Palo Santo and cinnamon. Next one, red currant wreath. Red currant and winter berries spice up interwoven evergreen and sandalwood branches. And I'm noticing that I'm at 20 minutes, so I'm probably going to do these 10, and then I'm going to cut it, and I'll just do another video for the harvest stuff and the scent of the month, because I don't want it to be too long. So red currant wreath. Top smells soft but pretty. And it, again, that one says red currant. Did I even read it? I don't even know. Let's see. Show it to you one more time. Red currant and winter berries spice up interwoven evergreen and sandalwood branches. I don't think I read it. Yeah, the red currant really scares me because I usually cannot stand currant scents. But the top is coming across really, really nice. Maybe it's the winter berries that are coming up on the top. Let's see the bottom. Yeah, I think I'm getting the currant on the bottom. Who knows? Maybe it'll warm nicely, but again, take what I say with a grain of salt in terms of what I like or don't like. And I generally cannot stand currant. So maybe you like currant. So, you know, you may smell this and think, oh my gosh, it's wonderful because you like currant, but I don't. I am getting at least a medium. It could be slightly above medium. I think I was getting winter berries on the top. It smelled really good on the top. Evergreen? I don't know that I'm getting evergreen. Sandalwood is probably there to kind of really blend everything and bring everything together and bind it all together, all the scents. Maybe there's a little bit of evergreen in there coming through. I'm really hoping that the currant will be on the minimal side, and so it won't overtake the scent when it warms. But that's red currant wreath. All right, so that's the 10 new scents for the fall winter. I'm trying to keep this below a certain number. I don't want these to be overly long. So I hope that you enjoyed. Let me know if you're thinking about picking up all 10 of them, if you're only gonna look to get a couple of them. I'm definitely looking forward to at least trying them all. And gosh, based on Cold Sniff, I still think Dashing is going to be my favorite. I think that frosty air, I don't mind the powder kind of note that it throws off because I love Luxe Vanilla, which is very powdery. So I think I'm going to like that one. I was surprised that Golden Garland I thought smelled good. The Make Me Snickerdoodle and the Palo Santo and Cinnamon. That one surprisingly smelled really good to me. I thought it was, I was a little afraid. So anyways, those are my thoughts on just cold sniffs. We'll see after warming if any of my opinions change. And I hope that you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for spending some time with me, and I'll see you in the next video. But until then, enjoy your scents, enjoy your day, and enjoy your journey. Talk to you later. Bye.